super motivated student! Welcome back to Amigos Ingleses and Happy New Year to you all! Empezamos el año con un ejercicio de comprensión oral en el que vamos a hablar de ciertas costumbres, objetos, alimentos con los que te toparás en Reino Unido y que a mí por lo menos siempre me han dejado perpleja. En inglés, ¿sabes cómo se dice? I was absolutely puzzled. En este vídeo contamos con la colaboración de Cambly. Si eres estudiante de inglés de Amigos Ingleses, tienes que conocer Cambly. Cambly es la plataforma donde puedes ir a clase con un profesor nativo las 24 horas del día, cómodamente desde el sofá de tu casa, calentito, con tu té inglés, con tus pantuflas si quieres, y con un solo clic al instante. Yeah, I know it sounds too good to be true. ¿Dónde está el truco? ¿Dónde está el truco aquí? What's the catch? What's the catch? Hello!
Hi!
What's your name?
My name's Louisa.
Hello, Lisa. And where are you from?
I'm from England. I grew up in Kent, close to London. Probably I would say the food is the biggest shock. A lot of people don't really do lunch in England, you know, just a sandwich very quickly and a very early evening meal.
There is no catch, my dear. Tú mismo puedes comprobarlo con esta clase de regalo de 20 minutos que damos a todos los estudiantes de Amigos Ingleses con un profesor a tu elección y cuando tú quieras. Si quieres después de este vídeo puedes ir a clase. Código Amigos Cambly, link aquí debajo en la descripción. Oh my lord!
What?
Oh, that's much better.
Hi everyone!
Okay, Philip. Fake tan. What's the deal? Why are there so many women walking around in the UK looking extremely orange?
Now that you mention it, yes, it's true. We do have a lot of orange women in the UK, but the reason is obvious, isn't it? It's because we don't have any sun.
But why is it so badly applied and they look like walking carrots? It's just really disturbing when you're on the train and there's someone looking at you.
Nobody wants to look pale, do they? Nobody likes having pale skin. People want to look like they've just got back from holiday.
If they want to look healthy, they're not doing very well, are they? I've applied fake tan before and nobody noticed. That's the thing. Okay, so just picture yourself. It's a sunny and extremely hot day in August. You're in the UK, you're walking down the street, and suddenly you hear this strange music in the background. And it's just getting closer and closer and closer. Is that the knife sharpener?
No.
Not the knife sharpener?
No.
Is it maybe the upholster?
No, it's not the upholster.
What could it be?
It's the ice cream man who comes around in his ice cream van. So if you hear this music, go directly towards it and buy yourself a nice ice cream.
Well, I must say they are not very nice.
What do you mean it's not nice? It's ice cream. Everybody loves ice cream.
Yeah, but it's not very good quality.
Have you tried it?
Yeah. Did you have an ice cream van in your village when you were a child?
Oh yes, yeah. As soon as we heard that music, we would go running to our mum and we would ask her for some money.
Oh, you didn't have any pocket money saved?
No. Don't go towards it with your knives because the ice cream man will drive away very fast if he sees you coming towards him with your knives.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. It was a Friday evening and I walked into a fish and chip shop.
Okay.
And the man who was just in front of me, he looked at the menu and he said, "Can I have a chip patty, mate?"
Oh yeah, chip patty.
I thought, a chip patty? That doesn't sound good. I don't know what that is, but that sounds bad. Can you tell us what a chip patty is and if you have ever eaten one?
A butty is another word for sandwich. So you can have a bacon butty, a sausage butty, or a chip butty. A chip butty is just two pieces of bread with some chips in the middle and maybe some ketchup on top.
So it's a chip sandwich, basically.
Yeah, a chip sandwich. Yeah, a chip butty. Have I tried one? Yes, of course I have.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's delicious. Especially if you're hungover, highly recommend a chip butty. Haven't you tried one?
This is not something negative, okay? Don't panic.
Okay.
This is something that I actually find extremely cute, and is that many people in the UK, they share their flats or their houses with an adorable little man. He's quite short, and he's called Henry, and he helps you clean the house at the weekend. He helps you clean the floors. He's amazing.
Are you talking about Henry the Hoover?
That's it. He's a celebrity, isn't he? Who's Henry the Hoover?
Henry the Hoover is the most popular vacuum cleaner in the whole of the UK. I don't know where he comes from or why everybody seems to have one of them, but
Well, because he's cute. Can you please describe to students why Henry the Hoover is such a special vacuum cleaner?
Henry the Hoover is a Hoover with a face printed on the side, and it looks like a character. So I don't know where it came from or why we have it, but it's very common in the UK. Henry the Hoover is a good way to get your children to help with the cleaning.
Ah, that's why then.
Maybe.
Did your mum use that trick? Did you have a Henry the Hoover?
We had a Henry the Hoover, yes. But I don't think I used it very often.
Only if you got paid. Only if
Yeah.
you got some pocket money in exchange. Otherwise you wouldn't move a finger, Philip.
Exactly. So Henry doesn't exist in Spain?
No, I've never seen him around.
How sad.
So, if you ever move to the UK, I don't think you can be fully integrated into British society until you own a pair of these.
What's that?
What is it? Wellies.
Ah, wellies, Wellington boots. Yes, it's true. You do need a pair, especially if you live in the countryside where it tends to get a bit muddy. But don't wear them inside. Take them off before you go inside someone's house. If you go to the UK, don't be like Margaret Thatcher, who forgot her wellies when she went to visit the Queen in Edinburgh. Did you see the episode of The Crown? Did you see it?
I did. She was wearing high heels.
Yeah.
This is something that is actually pretty cool, and is that in the UK you started printing plastic money a few years ago. I'm not sure when, sorry, I haven't done my research properly. So you have plastic notes.
Yes, plastic notes,
They're
not
impossible.
plastic coins, but plastic notes, yeah.
They're impossible to destroy, and I thought, when they released them, I thought, this comes in handy for Philip, because he always puts his trousers in the washing machine with tissues, notes, coins, headphones. You can find anything in there.
Yeah, so the plastic notes are ideal for people like me because they're practically indestructible. You can put them in the wash as many times as you like. You can go surfing with them. You can do anything you like with them because they're indestructible.
So what happened when they were released? There was a little bit of controversy, wasn't there?
Yes, there was, because they're not actually vegan friendly. They contain some part of an animal in them. So if you're vegan, don't use the plastic notes.
This is just something that really surprised me, and it will surprise you as well if you live in England or
Yes.
anywhere in the UK. When you have your first friend, you might be texting your friend on WhatsApp and they might send you a message ending with 1x, 2x, 3x,
Yep.
or sometimes with XOXO.
Yes.
And it happened to me a few times, and then I said, Philip, what is this? What on earth is this? Why is everyone just sending me messages with XXX at the end?
Well, congratulations. It means that your friend loves you because they're giving you kisses. An X represents a kiss in a message. An O represents a hug. I don't actually use the hug one. I don't use that. I just use the kiss. Just the kiss. But if you want to be extra nice, you can add an O for a hug. So don't write literally a kiss or a hug in English because that sounds a bit unnatural. Just kiss, 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 XXX.
Is it common between men, for example? Will you text your friend and just put an X at the end?
No, not between men typically, not typically. Although maybe with your father you could do it.
Not on text messages, but for example, if you send someone a birthday card, if you send a birthday card to your cousin, let's say.
Definitely.
Would you write the
Yes,
X?
yes,
Yeah?
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of love, Philip. Kiss.
They've been watching a series on TV for almost 40 years. And people are still really into it. Like, they cannot wait for the next episode. You know what series I'm talking about?
You must be talking about EastEnders, right?
That's it.
EastEnders, yes. It's a huge part of British culture. EastEnders is a soap opera, which is basically a series that just never ends. It just keeps going and going and going.
They started in 1985. I googled it.
It is set in the East End of London, so the characters mostly have this kind of London Cockney accent.
I don't love you. We're not going to get back together again, and there's no such thing as Father Christmas.
And it involves a lot of drama, lots of people getting married, divorced, arguments, people having babies.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, it's 40 years, almost 40 years. So yeah, people must be getting killed all the time, and new ones are born, I suppose. I mean, I tried to watch it once, so I thought, why is this so popular? But it wasn't my cup of tea, I must say. How can you keep people hooked on a series for almost 40 years?
Well, each episode ends in a cliffhanger. You know what a cliffhanger is, right?
Yeah, when you're like, oh, I can't wait for the next episode. So they just cut it at a moment when it's just about to get very intense. So.
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as that moment arrives, the music cuts in, the theme music, and it's a very well-known theme music, and it starts with some drums. So at the end of the episode, you will hear doom, 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 doom. And then the theme music.
I've heard that. Just picture me, okay? I had just arrived in England. I was getting used to driving on the left-hand side of the road.
Yeah, that's tricky.
I was in the middle of the countryside, and suddenly I looked on the left-hand side, and there was a guy there on one of those mobility scooters going at 10 miles an hour. And I was like, what are you doing, man? What on earth are you thinking? I mean...
Did you overtake him?
Yeah, I did, but you know, I had reduced visibility because my steering wheel was on the other side. So yeah, I had to overtake him, but then I started seeing it everywhere. People arriving at the supermarket or just people everywhere in the street. Why are there so many people on those in the UK?
I have no idea, but now that you mention it, it's true. In the UK, we have a lot of people who use mobility scooters. Usually around the city. I'm surprised that you saw someone out in the countryside.
I don't think it was just once. I think it was a few times.
So yeah, mobility scooters are very popular in the UK for elderly people or disabled people because they're just very convenient.
That's what shocked me, that there were so many of them. I thought, hold on a minute. You're in your 30s or in your 40s and you're not disabled, because I've seen them parking their mobility scooter and just walking off to the pub.
It might be because the scooters that you have here in Spain are illegal in the UK, so we don't have much electric transportation. So it was in the news recently, a YouTuber attempted to cross the United States from New York to LA on a mobility scooter, but he was not successful because he was stopped by the police. It's a true story.
You see? They're all crazy about mobility scooters. I don't get it. Vas a poder encontrar las respuestas justo aquí debajo del vídeo, también en la descripción. Are you determined to improve your fluency in 2021? Yes or no? No? Okay, if the answer is no, please cover your ears, okay? If the answer is yes, entonces si no has probado Cambly, entra en cambly.com, regístrate y con el código amigos Cambly o con el link debajo en la descripción vas a poder tener acceso a una clase de prueba totalmente privada con el profesor que tú elijas. 20 minutos de clase de inglés.
The light, you know, it's quite a softer light in England compared to sunnier countries like Spain or Latin America. So that would probably be the first impact. Mm-hmm.
I've never heard anyone saying softer light. That's a very nice way to put it. Pues espero que te haya gustado muchísimo esta clase y nos vemos muy pronto con mucho más inglés. Take care, see you soon, bye bye.